What's up, everybody? My name is Cody Rattler. Welcome back to episode 7 of the Ultimate Favorite Pokemon Picker. Here we are. We have left off on Gen 7, Sun and Moon, or Ultra Sun and Moon, depending on which one you prefer. We are not going to waste any time. If you guys want to check out the other episodes, I'd go recommend checking them out. They're on the YouTube channel. We're diving in. Normal type Gen 7. We have Rattata, saw a dark and normal variant. I forget, it is normal, huh? It's dark and normal in this gen as well. Also saw the Toucannon. I just want to pause real quick before we get even further into Sun and Moon. I love the Alolan region. I freaking love just the islands. Marina, I know what you were saying earlier, but it wasn't your favorite. It was different from the other games, not having the gyms, but I genuinely love the vibe of this game. There's a lot of my favorite Pokemon in here. Back to the normal category, though. I love Toucannon, really cool. I love Bewear. I love Drampa too. Koala's pretty cool, but I just feel like the Koala doesn't hold up. If you're going for cuteness factor, the Koala is probably going to win a lot of hearts in this category, but which one's my favorite? You guys know me, I'm more battle heavy. I like the battle side of the game. So looking at Toucannon or Bewear. I really do like that bird, but it's flying type. We're not going to see... Oh wait, this is also fighting. So maybe we'd see Bewear and fighting type as well. We have a lot of mix. Normal and mix types here. Drampa's dragon, so maybe we'll see Drampa later. I think I'm going to go with Bewear. He's a big-ass bear. If he hugs you, he more than likely will break your spine. Plenty of deaths have occurred because of Bewear. Next up is Fire Gen 7. Ooh, this Marowak variant. Oh, that's so cool. It's Fire and Ghost. Marowak used to just be ground, and then they completely switched it up. That's a cool Marowak. How can we forget our boy Incineroar? He made Super Smash Bros. One of the best. One of the best. Tortsonator, I think is the name. Fire and Dragon, really cool. And what the... I forget this Mr. Mime looking Ultra Beast. I'm spacing on what it was called, but this one was one of the more creepy Ultra Beasts. It's an alien Pokemon, essentially. An alien clown with a balloon for a head. I love me some Incineroar. Marowak's really cool too. But you know what? I might give it to Incineroar. I really do like our wrestler Kitty. You guys know I've been biased about not trying to pick the starter Pokemon, but here I am picking a lot of starters in my fire category. So first up in the water Gen 7 category is the Ash Greninja, which I don't really know a whole lot of the lore behind this Greninja. I didn't see the anime with Ash's Greninja. All I know is this Greninja has evolved into looking kind of like Ash with his haircut. Oh, it's just a bond connection? Then why does it have hair growing out the side of its head like Ash? I didn't know if like Bill got a hold of Ash and there was some weird experiment crossover with Pokemon and suddenly Ash Greninja became a thing. They have a strong bond. So is that what happens? The Pokemon just starts growing hair in relation to... I don't know. I gotta look it up. I'm gonna stop poking fun. I'm sure it's cool lore, but it's not gonna get my vote here. I'm moving on. Primarina. She is a siren Pokemon, a mermaid. She's the water fairy starter. Ooh, we have a Wishy-Washy. This is Wishy-Washy's only form. It's a single form Pokemon, but it does have an ability that multiple Wishy-Washy come together and makes this badass giant, I don't know, whale shark looking thing. I guess it's more of a shark than anything. Toxapex though. Oh, I love Toxapex. Really hard to pick between these two because they're both bug and water. Probably like Glycopod more than the Araquanid. Pukimuki or whatever. Sea cucumber. I don't like this one, Trivium. I don't like Pukimuki, whatever it's called. We have Bruxish, and then one of the Tapus. Not Tapu Lele, not Tapu Koko, Tapu something. Out of these, I'm gonna dwindle it down to Toxapex or Glycopod. It's hard because we have a poison, which I could pick later in poison. We also have a bug, which I could pick later in bug. I think for water, we'll go Glycopod. Yeah, for water, we'll go Glycopod. Finny, thank you, Tapu Finny. Ugh, it's definitely one of the best that are used online for sure. Grass Gen 7. So look at our boy Executor getting a Palm Tree evolution variant. Grass Dragon. Ooh, but we got the Rowlet line. Rowlet, out of the three, Rowlet, or the Decidueye might win my favorite. I really do like Incineroar, but Decidueye is really cool. A lot of grass types that I couldn't name at the moment. There's Lurantis. Ooh, there's Serena. She a bad bitch. There's the other Tapu. This is Tapu Lele, right? Well, actually, this might be the one I didn't name. I do love Rowlet. Rowlet is cute and adorable, but I've been in like the pattern of not picking first forms. I lean towards those final evolutions. So yes, I do love Rowlet. But if I'm gonna pick out of those three, it's gonna be Decidueye. I love Serena, but I don't know if she'd win over Decidueye. Decidueye is really cool. I love that. is an archer, and it's a ghost. I love ghost type. It's going to make ghosts a little bit harder, though, so we'll see what happens when I get to the ghost category. Again, there's some solid choices in here. Oh, Tapu Bulu. That was the fourth that I didn't name. So Lele, Coco, Bulu, and then Finny. Those are the four. All right, Decidueye has been the deciding choice. Electric and Gen 7. So we have, look at Raichu's evolution. This Raichu is a Psychic Electric. It's really badass because it becomes like a surfing Raichu. It can literally float on its tail. That's why it's standing on the tail. Rides it like a wave, or a surfboard on a wave, rather. The Golem line also saw, or the Geodude line, rather, saw an electric variant form. So these are all electric, right? Even the first form, I'm pretty sure. And then there's our, yeah, this has to be. We're in our electric category, you jackass. Charge-a-Bug and Vikavolt. Vikavolt is really, really cool. Really heavy hitter when it comes to special attack. We have Orochimaru. I'm forgetting Aka something. Starts with an O. There's our Tapu Koko though. Zeraora? Maybe that's why I'm mixing up with Zorua. It sounds very similar. I think I have to give this to either Vikavolt or Zeraora. Vikavolt, really cool, but I might give it to Zeraora. Again, this is exclusively from Pokemon Unite's pick. It's a speedster Pokemon in Pokemon Unite, and I really love it. A jungler, if you will. I think I'm going to give it to it. Zeraora. All right. Hell yeah. Next up, Ice type. Gen 7. Ooh. We got some solid choices. So I love that Sandshrew and Ninetales also got variants in the Alola region, and they're both ice. So we definitely saw a big change in these two. Alola Ninetales is really, really sick. Although I love Crabominal. I was going to say, we know Abomasnow, Crabominal. Yeah, I think this is going to go towards the crab. I really liked this Pokemon. It was on my team. I think mostly because of just like base stats. Not to say that these two don't hold up on their own, but like this guy, just some insane attack damage. Now I'm gonna give it to the crab. Although I gotta say, all 5 of these are awesome. Some solid choices for ice in this generation. I gotta go the hideous crab though. I know he's not a looker. Okay, so we're looking at fighting now for Gen 7. Back to the crab. Picks the crab, keeps moving. No, I'm just kidding. We're not picking the crab. There's our Beware again, so we've given love to both of them. Passimian is a pretty cool little monkey. Ooh, we have the dragon fighting line, Kokomo. I have the Pokemon card deck for Kokomo, I think is his name. Yeah, it's really, really slick. Yo, we got Buzzswole over here, though. Look at this guy. He puts the swole in Buzzswole. Ooh, Marshadow, though. Ooh. Oh, that's tough. I love Marshadow. I really, really do love the dragon fighting, but let's hold off in case he might take the dragon category for me. I gotta go Marshadow. Poison Gen 7. So look, our boy Muck also saw some love. So what was Muck? It was Poison Dark, right? That, like the coloring, like the chemical spill that Muck now has. That's so cool. I love that. The lore is something along the lines of like they were dumping water in the Alola beaches, or dumping chemicals in the Alola beaches, and the Grimer from other regions had made their way here and then obviously become corrupted by chemicals. So yeah, that's cool. Toxapex though, I know I was just saying, one of my favorites. Is this Nihilego? Is that how you pronounce it? This probably was like one of the best Ultra Beasts. Really, really high special attack. No, I gotta say that Toxapex is winning. That Baneful Bunker, the ability to protect yourself, but then also, I think it either poisoned them or did damage. I can't remember. It might be that it poisons them if they hit you. It's basically a protect with extra goodie. I think this is going to Toxapex. I really do love this like shield type Pokemon. It lives inside the dome of its legs. It's really cool. It's water poison, but it's gonna take that poison for me. Ground type, Gen 7. Scrolling back over, look what they did to our boy Diglett. This Diglett, he's got all but 3 little blonde hairs, and then this Diglett literally has 3 Cody Catler blonde wigs. All variants. Zygarde though. Mudsdale. Mudsdale is the Clydesdale Pokemon, and it is a beast. It is a beast of a Pokemon. I do love me some horse Pokemon. Like, the horse Pokemon in the game are really cool, but Mudsdale is freaking, oh, it's a tank. And I think every time you make physical contact with Mudsdale, it increases its defense. So it's a monster of a Pokemon. Palosan. It's hard to say it. Palosan. Easily taking this for me. I'm not going to look any further. It's Ground and Ghost. Palosan takes it. Okay, next up, Flying type, Gen 7. Toucannon, though, coming back for round 2. Probably going to win this. I think there's a couple of cool choices in here. Toucannon taking it. It's Toucan Sam, y'all. Psychic, Gen 7. Who do we got? We got our Raichu back. We got, I'm forgetting, I called it Orochimaru, but it's Koryo. Wow, I actually got that right. Or Choreo. How did I remember that? There's our Bruxish again, round 2. I might be picking a Pokemon, a legendary that's not the final. I freaking love Cosmog. I love these two, but I love Cosmog. All right, I can't look at legendaries yet. We got a legendary category. I got to keep it consistent. We're not looking at the second half of this list, so I don't know. Do I have a favorite? I think it might be Raichu. It's kind of cool that it's a surfing Raichu. It gave love to the surfing Pikachu. Keep in mind, Pikachu had no variants. Like the Geodude had a variant, the Sandshrew had a variant. Pikachu didn't have a psychic variant. It's just that Pikachu evolved into this variant Raichu. I'm gonna pick Alolan Raichu. Let's go. Bug type, Gen 7. Did I already pick Vikavolt? I didn't. Okay, so Vikavolt has a chance to come back, but so does Araquanid. Buzzwole, though. Oh, we have a Ribombee. I don't know. I might go Vikavolt or I might go Araquanid. Vikavolt's really cool. Hits harder. This thing's a lot more tanky. I think I'm gonna go Araquanid. Rock, Gen 7. So we're back to our Golem line. Ooh, Lycanroc, though. Ooh, no, the Lycanroc variants. What the hell is this godforsaken tower thing? I gotta say, I do not like the design. It's just a building with 4 legs. It's an Ultra Beast, so it's allowed to be wild and wacky, but what the hell is this? Stack-a-tack-a. Yeah, Stack-a-tack-a. Back to the rock, though. It's gonna be Lycanroc for sure, but what Lycanroc do I like the most? It's only slightly different than the other two. I'm gonna go for that because of that. I think it's really cool. Ghost Gen 7. Man, I already picked a handful of these. Ooh, Mimikyu. Mimikyu might win Fairy too. Dang. I don't know. I think I'm giving this to Mimikyu. Mimikyu is the best version of like a Pikachu variant there is, and there is no arguing that. I will not stand for any sort of disagreeing on this. It is Mimikyu all the way. I mean, this is a pretty cool category, but no one's taking it. I do like Delmise. We might hold off for Steel. I don't think I hit Steel yet. But yeah, Mimikyu, let's freaking go! Dragon Gen 7. Okay, so there's the Palm Tree Executor, the one that got a lot more sunlight than the regular Executor. We have Zygarde again, Tortonator. There's our Drampa. Oh god, there's Guzzlord. This Pokemon's cry is the most god-awful cry. This thing is terrifying. Probably the most threatening Ultra Beast there is. Out of this category, though, I really like Drampa. It's adorable. Biting Dragon. It's a scaly Pokemon. Komodo for the win. Dark Gen 7. Look at what they did to our Meowth. Meowth has seen a lot of variants. Rattata got a little chonky. Or Raticate, rather. He got them cheeks filled out. Meowth, though, and Persian, they both saw Dark type. There's Muck again. And then there's the Greninja, of course, naturally. Yeah, I'm not going to pick Incineroar because we already did. And then Guzzlord, no. Shoot. I guess by default, I'm going to go Muck because I genuinely do like the Alolan Muck. I think that like the chemical spill color is like the coolest variant they could have added to Muck. I think that's really cool. I'm going to give it some Muck. Do we have any other Alolan Muck fans in the audience? Which brings us to Steel Gen 7. Sandshrew. Ice and Steel. I was going to say a weird combo because I don't know that I've seen any other Ice and Steels. Who else do we have? Is Cregonagol Ice and Steel or is that just Ice? I don't know of any other Ice and Steel. At least I can't think of any off the top of my head. Ooh, Solgaleo. I didn't realize Melmetal would be here. It is mythic, isn't it? Melmetal was introduced because of Pokemon Go. It's Meltan and Melmetal. Ooh, I do love, as I'm spacing on the Pokemon, Kartana. That's a really cool Ultra Beast. Man, I might be picking a legendary out of this category. To be honest, these first 5, they're not like my favorite Pokemon. I might pick somebody down here in this category. I'm going to break my own rule. Again, for me, this is a toss-up between Solgaleo. I really love that Lion, Psychic, and Steel. Badass legendary. But then there's also Melmetal. Melmetal is my best Pokemon in Pokemon Go. And it has been since I got Melmetal. I think I'm going to give this to Solgaleo. I really, really like Melmetal, but Solgaleo is such a beast. And in the second game in Ultra Sun and Moon, you get to ride the legendary through those wormholes. It's so sick. Fairy Gen 7. We have a handful of Fairy type. Comfey was pretty cool. I know you're going to tell me it's a stupid design because it's literally a lay. Mimikyu probably would have stolen my heart if I didn't already pick Mimikyu for Ghost. Ribombee might take it. I love Ribombee. It's such a cute little fairy. It's so tiny too. I love when you see it in battle and it's like a dot on the screen compared to Wailord. All right, Ribombee's taking it. I agree with Arian. Favorite starter Pokemon. This one should be pretty easy, or at least easier. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the Primarina fans. Beautiful design. Elegant Pokemon. It's pretty, but it's not going to win for me. I have the archer, which is a badass bird. He literally like uses his feather to, or like his arm as a bow and feathers to shoot as arrows. This is a sick Pokemon. I love the design. Really, really cool. Great starter. It's Ghost and Grass. Pretty cool. Although Incineroar. So considering I've already voted on both of them in one category, it doesn't really matter which one I go with at this point. 'Cause I'm trying not to give too much love to one or the other because I really do like both, but I gotta land on one. I think I'm gonna give it to Incineroar only because, again, he made it in Smash and he's probably one of my favorite Smash Bros. Characters. I would love to see Decidueye in Smash, but my boy didn't get that love. I think Decidueye is in Pokemon Unite, but unfortunately I don't like it nearly as much as I like the Smash Bros. Incineroar, so I'm sorry, Arian. We disagree again. Incineroar taking my vote. Moving on to our Gimmick Forms. Okay, so interesting. Gimmick Forms include all of our variants. That's cool. What the hell happened to Melmetal? Is that his Gigantamax? What did they do to my boy? What are those? I have no idea what that is. I've never seen that. That's concerning. He's got like them chicken legs like me. He skipped leg day. All right, we're skipping the first two. I'm not gonna go for the variant of Necrozma. This is like the god version of Necrozma. It's like super powered. I'm gonna skip it. I'm skipping it. Not my favorite. What Alolan variant do I like the most? I mean, I gotta pick one of these. I might give it to Marowak. I think Marowak might have the coolest design when we compare just the original Kanto version to the new Alolan version. I think Marowak got the biggest glow up. That freaking like staff with fire at the end. You kidding me? You kidding me? Yeah, it's gonna go Marowak. Favorite legendary of Gen 7. So we have our Tapus, we have the Sivali and type Null. Zygarde, pretty cool, was our third legendary. But then we have Solgaleo and Lunala, both top tier. Clean, S tier. Like if I were to do a ranking system and we put an S category, you guys would know I have a ton in the S category at this point. These two are in the S category. Love them. But as much as I love both of them equally, I can't get over the adorable little Cosmog. This might be the first time that I'm taking a pre-evolution. Well, to be fair, I think this is the only pre-evolution for legendaries. And how sick is that? This legendary Pokemon evolved. I'm giving it to Cosmog. Oh, I love it. So freaking cool. Who is my favorite Gen 7 Pokemon? Okay, I've got to boil it down. It's funny, like already off the bat, I'm crossing off a lot of these. Clearly these are my favorite across the board for each type, but my eye is honing in on Mimikyu. I think Mimikyu takes this. I just went through, you guys just watched this episode. I literally just told you why I love all these Pokemon, but I love Mimikyu. I love Mimikyu. Maybe if I didn't choose Mimikyu, it'd be Cosmog, but fuck. I think it's going to be Mimikyu. Again, I have a strong passion for all these Pokemon. I love them all. I think it's going to be Mimikyu. I in my head, like I can't argue with myself that anything beats this. Like I can't see any of these being more of my favorite than Mimikyu. Oh, I love this Pokemon. Amazing! Mimikyu wins. Mimikyu takes Gen 7 for me. Thank you guys so much for making it this far into the Gen 7, Episode 7. I hope you guys have enjoyed this series. We are almost done. If you like the video, please drop a like. If you want to continue supporting the channel, please subscribe. Very much appreciate it. We're streaming this on Twitch. You can catch me on Twitch if you guys want to join live. But yeah, that wraps up this video. So hope you guys check out Episode 8, I guess is next. I will see you guys in the Galar region. Gen 8 is up next. Until then, my friends, adios!